I just realized I made it an unfortunate error, and she's actually wrong. Potato. It's Wednesday, the best day, and welcome to the episode of KHALM Conversations. On my show today, I have a special guest who's been on the show before, but I unfortunately, I only have one working microphone because my doggle, I can't find it, it's missing. So in this interview, it's just gonna be me, like I'm doing an interview on the street towards my sister, just handing it to her. And I wanted to do something a little special. Last week was a little, it was really serious. It was this important topic. I want to talk about my brother, talk about mental health. This episode, I'm going to have my younger sister on. She's 17. She's in grade 12. She's about to graduate. And we're going to have a little fun on this episode. We're going to play a couple of games. And Jada's going to have a chance to win money. We'll get to that later on in the show. Let's get to it.
Transition.
Jada, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, we only got one mic, like I said, but let's get right into it. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to be playing two games. The first thing is this or that. I'm gonna explain the second game when we get to it, but like this one is just this or that. It's basically like would you rather, but you have two options and you choose this or that.
Self-explanatory. Okay.
Okay, so the first one that we got is if you have to give a why too. You can't just just can milk the content. But sweet or salty. So let me bring this back. If you had to choose the rest of your meals throughout time, and you had to choose if now I can do without the sweet things or I can do without the salty things, which one are you choosing? This or that?
I think probably sweet.
And why?
Because I feel like the foods I already eat are mostly sweet foods anyways. Like the only like salty is like chips, I guess. But I think no, wait. Yeah, I think sweet.
Okay. You're not like a big fan of like chips that much, huh?
They're okay, but like I don't eat them that often. And ice cream, I can't do ice cream, so.
Okay. So this or that first one, she says she can do out the salt. I kind of assumed that one because I knew you liked your sweets. You don't have like a crazy sweet tooth, but overall you don't eat chips that much. So let's move on to the next one. This one is I guess it doesn't. I was gonna see if it matched what we're doing today, but are you a crew sock or are you an ankle sock for life? So if you could only wear crew socks or only wear ankle socks, what are you choosing?
Wait,
what I'm wearing right now is an ankle sock. This is an ankle sock. A crew sock is more the sock that goes about I'd say mid calf. Remember, there's not a mic on you, so don't like say your answer yet. But it's about like mid calf, kind of like what I wore like at the gym today. That was kind of like a basketball sock, but like a crew sock is more like the ones that they go like about right here.
Ankle sock for sure. Yeah, because a lot of my shoes are like low and I don't want like my sock to be showing. I feel like that just looks kind of weird, and when I wear low socks it just looks better.
Okay, that's interesting choice. I personally, this isn't about me, but I'm just gonna be my opinion. I'm more of a crew sock kind of guy because I like to flex a little bit sometimes, you know what I mean? Especially in basketball, I think it comes from that nature because you can get like the cool designs, you know what I mean? Like I like you can't really get a cool design ankle sock, you know what I mean? And then in the winter time, you kind of
I still wear ankle socks.
Really?
Yeah.
It's an interesting choice. Next one, I think I kind of know her answer with this one too, but TV shows or movies?
TV shows. Because movies, if a movie is like more than an hour 40 minutes, I'm not watching the movie. I can't do that. I'd rather just watch a show. Even though I don't really watch a lot of shows or movies, definitely shows. My attention span isn't that long for a whole movie.
I knew that was coming. Even though that you like Dark Knight, even though the movie's like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
And I've also watched The Hobbit. I don't know how I watched The Hobbit. The Hobbit, I watched that movie and I don't know how I watched it. I feel like when I was younger, for some reason, my attention span was longer. But now, you would think it would change, but like, I don't know. It's weird. I can't watch anything long. I get bored easily.
Well, it's just because you take in shorter content now, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, majority. But I kind of figured that would be your answer. But this one, This one is, it's getting better, guys. Those ones, those ones a little basic. Those were like the warm up. She's warmed up. Okay, this is an interesting one. Actually, you know what? Let me save that one for the end. So I'm gonna switch it up. Tees, guys, tees. So because this is another clothing combination. If you had to, just wait till I say both of them before, and I have to hand you the mic or give it towards her. But if you had to do the combo of t-shirt and pant or short and hoodie, like forever, which one would you do?
T-shirt and pants, because I don't really wear hoodies. Well, okay, this is a crew neck. This is not a hoodie.
Okay.
But I don't really wear hoodies that often, and I don't know. I just feel like t-shirt and pants is just like a classic combo for me, at least.
Not a big hoodie person?
No, I like crew necks better than hoodies. Yeah, but I feel like guys it's different. Everybody wears, guys like usually wear a lot more hoodies than girls.
No, it's true. I mean with me, that's kind of a tough one for me because I always felt like, you know those days where it's like, oh, it's kind of warm. Should I wear a hoodie and shorts or should I wear pants and t-shirt? Me and my friend used to have this conversation all the time, and I'm not a huge, I guess it really just depends if you rather pants. It's the pants or the shorts that really comes down to, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Is it that over the more so the t-shirt and the hoodie?
Yeah, because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like girls wear more hoodies when it's like in the house or something. Like I feel like a lot of girls don't really wear hoodies. I guess it's just me. I guess I don't know. I feel like hoodies are more of like a home thing. Like you just kind of want to be comfy. But like when you're outside, okay, sweaters like zip up sweaters. I would wear that with jeans.
Okay.
I would rather wear a zip up sweater than a hoodie. So I would rather oh my god, I can't see. I would rather wear a zip up sweater with shorts than a hoodie with shorts.
Okay. That's an acceptable answer. Now this is the juicy one. This is the one I was talking about. Because it's a fair question. I'm hyping it up and it might not even be that great. But would you rather always be late or have everybody always, like, everyone's always late for you? Like if you were like, okay, Megan or whatever, shout out Megan, let's go meet her at 5. She's showing up at like 5:30. Or you're always the one showing up at 5:30, like 30 minutes late. You get the question?
So technically, would I always be early then? Because they would always.
Well, you'd always be on. You'd always be on time. Like you'd always show up on time. Everyone else would always be late. Everyone else be late, or you be the person that's late.
It depends how late. If it's like more than 30 minutes, then I would rather be late.
Let's say it's 30 minutes.
Okay. I think it'll be fine if I do that then.
So which one?
Second option.
Say it.
I would want other people to be late and then me be on time.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a tough it'd be an annoying inconvenience though. Like always, like every time you make plans, the other people would always be late. That'd be kind of like, it'd be tough. But at the same time,
okay, if I was late, how late? Like 30 minutes late too?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I'm always late anyways. Not 30 minutes though. That's kind of a lot for me to be late. Like what if I was going to an interview 30 minutes late?
True.
I'd rather them be late and then I'm still on time.
Yeah, as I talked this question through more, I realized that it definitely does make more sense for them to always be late, because then you could almost like, then you could just start planning your, like, okay, let's meet at 5. Then you really know that means 5:30. But it's not always going to be consistently 30 minutes. So like you actually can't plan it. But I feel like your interview thing is a very good caveat that I didn't think of. The fact that, yeah, if you actually have like an interview, you have a class, anything like, and you're always late, exactly, your life would be miserable. Yeah. So
that's true. Yeah. So I picked the second option for sure.
Yeah, that was, I hyped it up, and like, and now it's pretty clear that was probably the best answer. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten to this is the juicy part I was talking about. Have you guys ever heard of How to Be a Millionaire? Yes. People in the audience. I just watched Slumdog Millionaire for the first time. The movie came out in 2008. Anyone that watched it, yes, I'm hella late. But basically, it was just like, they did like an Indian version of like How to Be a Millionaire. So you just, basically, anyone that doesn't know what How to Be a Millionaire is, there's just one person, me and her. She's getting asked questions. I'm asking her questions that specifically have to do with her. 9 questions. If she gets 6 out of the 9 questions, I will buy her one meal, whatever she wants, in the next 3 days. whatever meal you want, I'll buy it for you. If you get 9 out of 9, I will give you $50, just cash. Yeah, so there's I probably want to put a little stakes on it, make her like think a little harder. You have 1 minute to answer each question, and yeah, you have 1 minute to answer each question. There's 9 questions, 3 categories: music, movies, TV. Again, all have to do with you. You get 3, just like How to Be a Millionaire, but this one is Who Wants Some Bread. Just wanted to put a different name on it. Okay. Because it's not she's not getting $1 million.
Question, I have a question. Oh. So there's one right answer?
There's one right answer.
Okay.
Out of 4, yes. It's A, B, C, or D.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And you get, just like a How to Be a Millionaire, you get like phone a friend, ask the audience, but the audience is not gonna answer for her. You're gonna get a 50-50, so if you only get one of these though. So the 50-50 means like there's 4 options. If you're like, I want to use my 50-50, it takes away 2, then you only have to pick between 2. And then the other one is you can get just a straight up hint. And then the last one is you get an extra 30 seconds because you only get a minute to answer, right? Okay. Are you ready, Jada? You are aware what's on the line. You have the chance of winning $50 or a meal. I want to give you 2 things just so like, because you with the How to Be a Millionaire, to get like the top thing, you have to get everything, almost the single thing right. So if she gets one thing wrong, we want to be like, oh, so like we want to still have like a secondary prize. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling very nervous.
Jada, are you ready to win some bread?
Yes.
Let's get into it. Question number 1. Pink Friday, the 2010 Nicki Minaj album. Out of these hit songs, which one of them was not on the album? Are you familiar with the album?
No.
All right, I guess we'll see. So let me say them all first, because you might be like, oh, I picked that one, but like it might have been like a trick question. So like, let's see. So again, we have A, Moment for Life. We have B, Right Through Me. We have C, Super Bass. And then we have D, Only. Start the timer.
D, Only.
So your answer is that on the Pink Friday 2010 album by Nicki Minaj, D, Only was the song that was not on that album.
Yes.
And is that your final answer?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's it.
she's correct. That's 1 for 1. That's 1 for 1. I didn't want to start off. We didn't start off too hard. The little get our hands ready. Get our hands ready. This one's a little more challenging. A little more challenging. So this one is from one of your favorite artists, maybe your favorite artist right now, but I know he's one of your favorites, Tyler the Creator. So we all know one of the most viewed of all time videos was Yonkers. Yes. Out of these ones, which one had the least amount of views? And I helped you out here because A is Yonkers, B is Potato Salad, C is Who Dat Boy, and B. Let me start over. A is Yonkers, B is Potato Salad, C is Who Dat Boy, and then D is OKRA. I don't know if that's just if you.
Oh, Okra.
Okra. Okay, I didn't know if it was both like an abbreviation or whatever, but yeah. So which one of those songs has the least amount of views on YouTube?
Okay, I don't think it's Who Dat Boy. I think Who Dat Boy has a lot. Cause ASAP's in it too. What was that?
Yonkers.
Oh, Potato Salad. That also has ASAP. I'm gonna say Okra. I'm gonna say yeah.
Jada, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
So, for Tyler the Creator, and the least amount of views on a YouTube video, out of those 4, between Yonkers, Potato Salad, Who Dat Boy, and Okra, her choice, her pick was D, Okra. Jada, you were correct. That is 2 for 2. Jada is on fire to start out the gate. Let's see if she can win the ultimate prize of $50. ladies and gentlemen, I just realized I made an unfortunate error, and she's actually wrong. Potato salad actually had less views than okra. Yes, I'm actually serious. So she's actually 1 for 1. I'm sorry, I didn't have my answers ready properly, but yeah, the answer is actually potato salad. We are 1 for 1, but you still have a chance to win the meal. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I'm sorry about that.
I wanted $50.
Hey, you can still get the meal.
I don't want the meal.
Okay. The next question. Pharrell Williams made a song with everybody that I'm about to name except this one person. Is it A, Justin Bieber, B, J Balvin, C, Travis Scott, or D, Lil Uzi Vert? Start the timer.
When you say he's in a song, do you mean like produced or like actually in the song?
I mean actually in the song, not produced. So out of these 4 people, I'll list them again. Actually no, you still have time. Justin Bieber, Travis Scott, J Balvin, Lil Uzi Vert. One of those people he did not make a song with, not produced. He didn't feature with one of them.
I have no clue.
Would you like to use your 50-50 or a hint perhaps?
50-50, yeah.
50-50? Okay. Was it J Balvin or Justin Bieber? Is it A or B? Who did he not make a song with?
Justin Bieber.
Out of those 4 people, Pharrell Williams did not make a song with Justin Bieber. Yes, she is correct. We're back on track, guys. We're back on track. She's upset because she's not getting the $50, but the meal is still good. I don't know if she's slacking on the meal. It could be any meal, any Uber Eats meal. Like it could be any meal. So like I don't know why she's sleeping on a meal, guys. But so let's move on to the movie category. She said she's not a big movie person, but these movies she really enjoys. So like we should be good here. The first one, Enchanted, the 2007 movie Enchanted. In this movie, it goes from cartoon to live action. But what was the portal that they went through to get from cartoon to live action? Was it A, a sewer, B, a closet, C, a magical door, or D, a train station?
It was A.
Yeah, she's right. Yeah. I wasn't gonna put suspense on that. I didn't even set the timer because I knew she was gonna get that pretty fast. So now you're on a good start. That's 3 for 1. You're 3 for 1. She needs 3 more, ladies and gentlemen, to get the meal. Now let's move on to number 5. We're still in the movie category, folks. In the Toy Story franchise, Woody gets a horse in the second movie. What was his name? So wait, I'm gonna list all 4 names. I just don't want you to jump ahead. Is his name A, Buster, B, Bucky, C, Bullseye, or D, Brody? What do you think?
C, Bullseye.
Bullseye. Is that your final answer? The name Buster was the name of the dog. Yes, the answer is Bullseye.
You scared me for a second. I was like, there's no way it's Buster.
No, it's not Buster. All right, so guys, she's 4 for 1. We are so close. Jada is on the precipice of 2 more, and you get that meal. I might have to throw a bonus one in there.
Yeah,
if you get to 8, if she gets to 8, I might give her a bonus one, and then she might have the chance to win some bread. Let's move on to question number 6. I feel like she'll probably get this one too because it's one of her favorite movies. 2009's Princess and the Frog. What was the final ingredient that young Tiana added to the gumbo before her father tasted it? Was it A, salt, B, some extra shrimp, C, nothing, or did she add some hot sauce?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I have a feeling it's either salt or hot sauce.
Now,
I know it's not shrimp.
Now you do have 1 hint, and you also do have extra time. You're pretty good on time right now. You still got like 40 seconds. But do you want to waste your hint on Princess and the Frog?
No, I know this movie, but I don't know why I'm blanking out. Okay, I'm gonna say salt. Yeah.
So the last thing she added to the gumbo before her father tasted was salt.
Yeah.
And that is your final answer.
Yeah.
Tiana added to her father's gumbo before he tasted it was hot sauce.
It was.
Yeah, it was hot sauce.
I knew it came from a bottle. It was something in a bottle.
Yeah.
I just forgot what it was.
She's 4 for 2. So hey, we got some suspense. She's not getting the $50, but she could still get that meal, or will she? We shall see. We have 4 more questions to go. Oh, you know, we have 3 more questions to go, actually. 3 more questions to go. The 2018 series On My Block, Season 1. Why did Jamal quit the football team? Was it A, he didn't want to disappoint his parents? Was it B, he was nervous about his grades? Was it C, he didn't want to get hurt? Or was it D, he wanted to play basketball?
Why did he quit?
Why did he quit the football team?
Oh, I think. Wait, say the first one.
A, he didn't want to disappoint his parents. B, he was nervous about his grades. C, he didn't want to get hurt. Or D, he wanted to play basketball.
C, he didn't want to get hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jada is correct. That is 5 for 5 and 2. She needs 1 more to get that meal. Can she do it? The crowd is very enthused right now. They're on their feet. Let's see if she can do it. Guys, this is the last one for television before we move on. Actually, no, this is not the last one. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Production team's not doing what they usually do today. They're messing me up. In the show Shake It Up Chicago, 2010's Shake It Up Chicago to be precise, in the first episode, Cece and Rocky make a quick breakfast for Cece's younger brother from a blender. What was it called? Was it A, a 30-second breakfast? B, a 1-minute breakfast? C, a 10-second breakfast? Or D, a 2-minute breakfast? So basically, was it 30 seconds, 10 seconds, 1 minute, or 2 minute?
Oh, that's a really good question. I remember that.
You do remember it?
I do. I think it was 10-second breakfast. It wasn't more than a minute or 2.
Now I will remind you, you still have 1 hint and you still have 1 extra time, and this is the second last question, so.
I'm gonna say 10 second.
Sorry?
10-second question.
10-second question?
10-second breakfast.
In the first episode of Shake It Up Chicago, Cece and Rocky made a quick breakfast for her Cece's younger brother, and it was a 1-minute breakfast. So Jada, you are currently 5 and 3.
I'm getting nothing.
If you get this last one right, then you get this worked out perfectly. We didn't even plan this. She just got them wrong like that. She just got them wrong like that. She has the chance, ladies and gentlemen, to win that free meal. That 1 meal. If you get this last question right. You can't write this stuff. All right. Let's move on to that last question.
Commercial.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And we have 1 more question. Jada has 1 hint, and she also has 30 more seconds if she needs it. She needs 1 more, guys, to get that free meal. In 2010's Good Luck Charlie, Teddy used to close the show by saying, "Good luck, Charlie." She recorded that on a camera. My question to you is, what was the color of her camera, was it A, black? Was it B, gray? Was it C, pink? Or was it D, black and gray? Start the clock.
How am I supposed to know this?
That's your show, though.
Yeah, but I wasn't paying attention to the camera.
I thought it kind of like stood out.
No. I know it's black and...
You can start off by saying what it's not.
Okay, it's not blue, did you say? Or pink? Was it?
I said pink.
Yeah, it wasn't pink. It was like a normal camera color. Oh, I'm trying to think.
Would you like to use one of your hints? I mean, you could use your hint and your extra time. Right now you have 20 seconds left.
Okay, give me a hint.
Hint or extra time or both? You have,
oh,
you have 10 seconds.
Both.
So you got extra 30 seconds. And the hint is, okay, so Jada, I'm feeling generous today because people, us and everyone at home, I think we want to see you win something. So I'm going to give your hint is going to be a 50-50. I'll tell you this. She had stickers on the camera. That's not like the main hint. She had stickers on the camera. She designed it because she thought she wanted to put more on it. I'll tell you this. It was not A and it was not D. So it's either gray or pink. Now, what is your answer?
Gray, I think. Oh no. This question's bad. I can't think of it. I'm just gonna say gray with stickers.
Is that your final answer?
I'm trying to remember like an episode where she like picks it up or something. Well, that's like every episode. But I think it was gray.
Ladies and gentlemen, the color of Teddy's camera in the 2010 Good Luck Charlie series that she would close the show with by saying, well, anyways, good luck Charlie, was the color of, we're both wearing the colors of the two options. It was the color of Jada's shorts.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious. Her camera was pink and it had stickers on it. So I'm unfortunate to say that Jada got 5 out of 4. But as a bonus, I'll still give you something. I'll give her some.
You feel that these are pity points at this point.
I'm gonna give her a little complimentary prize, guys. Don't worry. I'll give her like $25 or something. I'll give her half the main prize. I'm not getting her any food.
So sad. I'm never doing this again.
I'm gonna give her $25, and then I'm going to the grocery store later. I'm gonna get her some bread for school. That's the compromise.
When I said I wanted bread, I didn't want actual bread.
Who wants some bread? It just worked out that way. Ding.
Sad.
Okay.
One more thing. When you're my age and you meet a cute boy, do not, under any circumstances, ever bring him home. Because if you do, well, good luck, Charlie.
So I wanted to bring her on for the last part because definitely don't want to end on that note. We want to have just talk, just have a little chit chat, just talk. And I had like these topics, we had these topic ideas what we want to talk about. One of the things was societal change, because like through time, I don't know, like things change all the time. It's like right now, the iPhone that I had, like when I was 11 years old, iPhones weren't a thing, you know what I mean? Like, and now you can go on, I'm just dating myself, but now you can go on the internet, you can take pictures, social media, so many things, time flies, you know what I mean? So I asked her what kind of societal change things she wanted to like talk about, and we're just gonna kind of go off of whatever she says.
Okay, so one thing that I guess it's like a societal, like a technology change too, right?
It could be anything with technology.
I remember like every day going on like the computer that we had, like our home computer, and it was like the really old, like the Windows ones that has like the background and it turns on, it's like din and it like so loud. And like since I didn't have like a phone or anything, I would go on like Movie Star Planet. I don't know if you know Movie Star Planet. It's like this like game, like online thing, and you can like chat with like friends and stuff like that. And I remember I was like, oh, like you can like chat on here, like you can, that's what it was called, like chat, but it was really just like texting. And I was like, oh my god, like this is so cool, I've never seen anything like this. And then Kyra, she also had it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is a way we can like text with each other. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like the best thing ever. And then we would play, we would talk on there, and then I'm like, oh wait, there's like email. And I was like, wait, that's so cool. And we would like email each other because like if some person wasn't online on Movie Star Planet, then we can just email each other because then we'll still get it. And I was like, whoa, this is cool. And I was like, wait, I have a phone, you have a house phone, we can call each other on a house phone. And we would like call and play Movie Star Planet like all the time for like hours. And I remember it was just like the best thing ever. And then I got Facebook because I think like mom, I don't know, everybody just had Facebook around the time. So then I got Facebook, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a chat on here too. Like there's chats everywhere. Like and I just wish, I was like, oh, like I wish I had like something I could always have with me to like chat with other people. And now you see kids that are like 4 years old and they literally have the new iPhone 12. And I'm like, that makes no sense. Like I wish.
What was the other one you said you wanted to do? Embarrassing story? So,
I mean, this wasn't like an embarrassing school moment. It was more like funny. But I don't know if I should do this, but like my teacher in grade 5, well, it was a 4 or 5 slip, so I had her for grade 4 and grade 5, and she was just like a really, really nice teacher. Shout out Miss Field, I miss you so much. But she would have like granola bars or like little snacks, mostly granola bars, and she kept it in her like cupboard. So she's like, oh, like if you guys don't have any snacks or whatever, you can just go in the cupboard and grab like 1 or 2 granola bars, but like max 1 or 2, like don't take more than 1 or 2. Even 2 was pushing it sometimes, because like she would have to keep buying granola bars because everybody would buy it. So everybody at lunch, because like the teachers would go to the lunchroom at lunch, and we just had like a school like supervisor or whatever. So my teacher wasn't there, so the kids in my class took advantage of that. I'm kind of guilty because I did too, because I loved granola bars. So the whole class would like open it, and we would just like take a whole bunch of granola bars, and like the next day she'd be like, guys, like what happened to the granola bars? Like I just bought a new box today, and they would be done. And it's not like the small packs of granola bars, it's like the big Costco boxes, and they would be done by like the end of lunch. Like it was so bad. And I remember this one day me and 2 other friends, we were in the class, and I guess everybody was like, oh yeah, I think like recess, like everybody was leaving for recess, but we stayed in the class, and we're like, oh, like we should like get some more granola bars, like just like to have as a snack or whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, like you're kind of right, like I kind of want more granola bars. So we went in there. Well, it was mostly them too. I was kind of just watching because I was like scared of getting in trouble. And they went in the cupboard, and they were like taking granola bars, putting them in their backpacks, putting in their pockets, and I was like, no way. And then there was like 1 left, but there was 2 of them. So then they're like, who's gonna get the last granola bar? And they're like, I want it. And they were like fighting over 1 granola bar, even though they had like 10 in their pockets. And they were like wrestling each other because like we had like carpets, and they were wrestling each other on the carpet. And then the teacher came, and they just like hi, Miss Field, like, and nothing happened. And then after, my teacher just got so fed up with everybody like abusing like the granola bars, and then she just ended up locking the thing, and we would have to ask for a granola bar. So if you went up like twice, you'd be like, didn't you already have a granola bar? And I was like, oh man. And that was the end of it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that she didn't do that from the get-go. Why does she have so much faith in you guys?
I don't know. She just really like trusted us, I guess.
Well, how old were you again?
It was grade 4. I think it was grade 5. Yeah.
She was like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so she had reason to have faith in you guys.
Yeah. But
that's hilarious, man. Like I can't even like, I can't even think of like, I don't think our teachers really gave us anything. We actually had teachers that strategically would not give us like sweets and stuff because like we get all like hyper and stuff. So that was nicer that she actually gave you that, but like y'all just took advantage of it.
Oh yeah, I realized she also had like in the middle of the shelf there was granola bars, and then at the top there was cereal for breakfast too.
Oh really?
Yeah, but we didn't abuse the cereal because it was just like, it was like the healthy Cheerios, so the kids didn't really want that. But granola bars, it was like the chocolate chip ones, the dips. Like we were all over those. They were so good.
Oh, that's so jokes. I will thank you for those stories. Those are jokes. I just think like the only thing that like I remember one thing that like we really did you guys ever have like pizza parties or anything like that, like end of the month kind of thing?
Pizza day, not really pizza party.
Okay. We used to have like this thing. It was pretty effective. Let me know if you ever had anything like this. Like a teacher had like an initiative for you. We used to have where like we have like sections, right? Like so like you like if you sit here, you have to always sit there. Like you kind of had that, right? Like you had like your seat. Yeah. Okay, so we had, let's say maybe like 4 different sections, and every single month you'd be in that section, right? So like the people that are in your section, that's your group basically. That's like your people. And every single day it'd be like, all right guys, so like we're done math right now, so everyone clean up. And then the first group to finish, you like put your stuff away, desk is clean, push in the chair, and he'd look, be like, oh, group 1 got it, they get a point. So it'd be a constant thing where it'd be like, oh, this person gets a point. Oh, first team to do this gets a point. First team to be ready with their boots on and jackets on for like winter recess, you get a point. Did you guys ever have anything like that?
Yeah, we actually had something similar to that in grade 5. It was like a money system though. So like if you did something, or if you like stacked all the chairs, you would get like not actual money, but like play money. And then at the end of the month we had like this little store, and then you got to like buy like little like candies or whatever. So it was like a store thing, yeah. Okay,
that's pretty cool. Our thing was just like at the end of the month, whoever had the most points would get a pizza party.
Like one group?
Yeah, just the one group. So all the other groups wouldn't get, they basically just have to like look into the door and watch us like get our pizza. Yeah, no, it was dope, yo. I completely forgot about that until you brought your granola bar thing up.
Yeah. But I wish we had that. We had like for Terry Fox, if like the class that donated the most money, then they would get a pizza party. But it wasn't like separate groups in a class. They wouldn't even allow that because people start fighting and crying and stuff.
Yeah, nowadays people like parents would complain. It's like, hey, my kid deserves to do like all that
Especially
stuff.
if like the whole group is like white and the rest of minorities and they got the pizza party, it's like, I don't believe that. Just
you know, now that I think about it, I need to think back why did he divide us by race?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I didn't even think about it, because we were like 9 and 8. You imagine he, but it's like, and he only did things so only the white kids, like he put them close to the door so they'd be the first ones to get to the door, and like he like low-key like push her to make sure all their boots and stuff was in order, and like he tripped kids. He didn't do that. Shout out Mr. Clark, one of the best teachers of all time, grade 3. If I see you again, Mr. Clark, or if somehow you come across this, you're a great teacher. You inspired a lot of us. You made classes really fun. After you, grade 4 sucked, grade 5 sucked, but then grade 6 was good. But you made grade 2 and grade 3 special to me, especially because I came from another, I'm talking like he's actually watching this, but I'm just shouting out there. Teachers change kids' lives, man. Teachers are great. I want to close it off by thanking Jada for coming on. This wasn't just like a impromptu thing. She always comes on and helps me. Back when like you can't find the videos because I took them down right now, but maybe I'll throw some of them up. We used to do YouTube videos. We have a lot of fun. Guess the song challenge, a lot of stuff. Talia was in it too. Talia's the one behind the camera right now. She's the producer of this. Shout out Talia. Talia, just say something. Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard that, but yeah, that was Talia. Recently, this is a little, I just want to end the show with like a little message, because Talia, this is Talia, no, this is Jada, and she was talking about how she's like kind of nervous like to apply for school like most kids are. And my thing is that like, it was just advice I was giving, and this, you can apply this to anything, which is why I want to give this advice, because they're worried, her and her friend were worried about like, oh, I want to apply to the school, but what if I don't get in? With this school, like I feel like you don't want to romanticize one school too much. Like obviously everyone's gonna have the number one. I'm not gonna pretend like even though like, yeah, I like this school, this too, but we all have our number one. You start getting familiar with other ones. You know, it's kind of like romanticizing. This is a good example. It's like romanticizing that you're gonna marry this girl that you never talked to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's just like you might talk to her and then realize either you actually don't like her, or you might realize that like, oh, I actually have like nothing in common, or just realize, you know what I mean? Just so you never know what you're gonna get. I'm wearing my Algonquin shirt, and this is just a coincidence. I never ever imagined myself going to Algonquin. Great school, fun time. I went to Gulf Humber. Never imagined I was going there. I always thought I was gonna go to Carleton. From when I was 12 years old, I told myself I was going to Carleton. Never went, and now I don't even care. So there's just a lesson. Just not so much have a backup plan, but just like don't romanticize one idea too much, because if it doesn't work out, you're just gonna devastate yourself. You're gonna pull yourself back. Just something to think about. Thanks again, Jada, for coming on. And guys, I don't really have a closer thing, so I'm just gonna say peace out.